A funny thing happens as you grow older. You spend years worrying about it, and that is your age, and finally it arrives. And then suddenly you think to yourself that it wasn't the age that was making you anxious, it was everything you thought the age was supposed to mean. And for me, that age was 40. Somewhere along the way, all of us are sold a timeline. People say by this age, you should have figured out your finances, you should have figured out your achievements, you should have figured out your life, your marriage, etc. And then finally, 40 arrives. And what after 40? Apparently we are supposed to have figured out everything in our lives, isn't it? Now, I don't know who created these rules, but unfortunately, I believed in them. It looked like a distant final exam, and I wasn't sure if I was ready. And the strange thing is, when I finally turned 40, nothing dramatic happened. The heavens didn't fall upon me, the sky didn't disappear, the world didn't stop. And there wasn't some magical moment where all the answers appeared. Instead, something much better happened. It was so liberating. I have learned to relax. So, there was a time when I owned shoes for every possible version of myself: the sophisticated version, the professional version, the taller version, the impressive version. And today, I wear the same comfortable shoes all the time. And I've noticed something. The older I get, the less interested I am in performing, and the more interested I am in just being comfortable, not just physically, emotionally, socially. So I think maybe that's one gift of getting older. I think somewhere you stop asking, how do I look? And start asking yourself, how do I feel? And honestly, I think that is a more useful question. Another lesson I think most of us have arrived with this age. Many of us try to improve people every day around us. We want friends to make better choices. We want family members to see their potential. We want people we care about healthier, stronger, and happier. And honestly, that does come from a good place. But here's what life keeps teaching me: people change when they are ready, not when we are ready. You can support, you can encourage, you can share your experience, you can hold space, but you cannot live someone else's life for them. And strangely, that realization isn't sad, it is sort of freeing, it is sort of liberating. And here's something I've been thinking about lately: adulthood isn't about controlling everything, maybe it's about editing. Think about it. Every editor asks the same question: what deserves a place here? What stays? What goes? What's important? What's just noise? And somewhere around 40, I started editing my life differently. Less comparison, less proving, less explaining. More peace, more laughter, more meaningful conversations, more time with people who I love, more time with people who feel like home. So maybe growing older is simply becoming the editor in chief of your own life, choosing carefully what deserves your attention and what doesn't. And the funny thing is, the good stuff isn't usually what we think it will be. It's not the perfect plan, it's not the perfect outfit, it's not the perfect image. The good stuff is often much quieter: a conversation, a friendship, a peaceful evening, a family meal, a comfortable pair of shoes, a clear mind, and a life that finally feels like your own. For years, I thought becoming 40 would be about turning into someone new. Instead, it turned out to be becoming more about myself. And maybe that's true at every age. So the goal isn't to become more impressive, the goal is to become more authentic, to edit out the noise, to keep what matters, and make room for the good stuff. I'm Sneha, the editor in chief of my everyday life. This is Let's Talk with me, Sneha. And whether we are talking about health, food, fashion, relationships, work, purpose, or the strange things, I think all of us learn along the way.